Penny, for your thoughts. There are very few things more rewarding than when a client in my private practice tells me that after they have shared something with me that they've never shared with anyone before, how liberated they feel. There's a lot of aspects in therapy that are rewarding, techniques, offering techniques, helping people, guiding people through difficult circumstances, insight into people's lives that they've never thought about. But what's particularly rewarding about someone sharing something that they've never were able to share with anyone else is the level of trust and rapport and validation and acceptance that I, as a therapist, was able to offer them that no one else, unfortunately, in their life was able to give that to them. And so recently, I've had a couple of clients who have told me that they felt almost like a weight was lifted off their shoulders because of something they had shared with me, something that they had spoken that they had never spoken out before. And I was thinking about it. It's interesting that how therapeutic it is, liberating and redeeming it is to be able to speak something out to a trustworthy source. And I was just thinking on an upcoming holiday of Peh-Sach and what it stands for. We know that it stands for a concept of liberation, of redemption, of freedom. And the interesting thing is that the word Peh-Sach is really a combination of the word Peh, mouth, Sach, speaks. When the mouth speaks, there's a source. That is a source of liberation, of redemption. When used correctly, when used properly, speech has such an incredibly therapeutic, redeeming effect on the person's soul, on a person's conscience. And so as we approach this holiday and we think about redemption as a nation, as a whole, we should also think about our own personal redemption, our own personal issues and challenges, and the areas that we feel bound up, Meitzar, Bitzar, it's like Mitzrayim, which is restricted and confined. There's so many areas that we feel confined, and we have to think to ourselves, which areas in our lives do we feel so confined that we have never shared it with anyone, and we were never able to speak it out and have that feeling of being liberated. Now, that said, you must find someone that is going to validate and accept you and not try to argue with you on what you said, or try to dissuade you, or try to convince you that don't feel that way. That's not what you need. You need someone to just accept it, receive it, and embrace it. And when you find that right person, that's the time to really take the opportunity to speak and to have that, and maybe feel that feeling of redemption, feeling of that liberation. And with that, I leave you, and I wish you all a happy Passover. And those are Penny for your thoughts. Love to hear your 2 cents.